Hello, today's Thursday, October 22nd. Today we did a Nearpod review for social because your test is tomorrow. But we also talked about the religion beliefs. So let's talk about the maps. So you saw this map the other day about which continent, has a higher population that believes in a certain religion. And so we talked about Christianity. On top of Africa is Islam. And then over here in the Asia side region, you have Hinduism and Buddhism. And so that's the map. And then these are this is from 2019. So this is like a more up to date version. And you can see how this North America continent, there's still Christianity, but it's like a lighter color. You see how it's a little bit lighter from Canada to Mexico. And so it's just showing you how the percentage has decreased. It's not solid like it was here. You can see where it's like, okay, more of Mexico is Christianity than opposed to Canada. So just keep that in mind. So here are the size of major religious groups. So you can see that Christianity is 31%. And then you have Muslim, which is 23%. And so back to this map, you have Muslims in the Middle East and in part of Northern Africa, and over here above Australia in the Philippines area. Then you have unaffiliated, so they probably don't have any religious beliefs they have. That's just their preference. You have Hinduism at 15%, and then you have Buddhists that are 7%, and then you can see how they just get smaller and smaller. So if it was like, hey, what is the major religion that is followed in the world? You should be like Christianity. If we were like, what is the least followed major religion out of the 5 that we've taught you? You should be like, oh, that's Buddhism. Alrighty. And then now here's a demographic chart that's just showing you where they are. So as you saw, Hinduism is going to be right here at 15%, but it's most people in the Asian Pacific era believe in Hinduism. And this small little color is either going to be Latin America or Europe. So you can see how they are there. And then it has Buddhism. So this is just a different chart we're looking at like that. And then majority or minority. So they're living as a majority, living as a minority, and then they're breaking it down again. Hinduism, Christianity, Muslims, unaffiliated Jews, and Buddhists. So again, we're only talking about the 5 major religions: Hindu, Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I'm missing one. Christianity, Islam. Oh, Judaism. There we go. And so I was like, I knew I was missing one. So make sure at the bottom it says includes followers of African traditional regions, Chinese folk religions, Native American religions, and Australian Aboriginal religions. And then the percentages may not add to 100 due to rounding. So if you're like, hey, that didn't add up to 100, that is why. And so this was percentage of each religious group that lives in countries where its adherents are a majority or a minority. After you go through this chart, you are going to use your notes you took from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to answer these questions about the 5 major belief systems. You have 2 attempts. If I can get there. There we go. And you can use your notes, absolutely. Oh, I need to change that. It'll be 2 attempts. And then you're going to answer the questions, like I said, using your map. And I can't get there because, okay, there we go. So it's like, how many religions did we study? Fill in the chart based off your symbols, your dragging and dropping. All right, so you're answering those questions. And then since you missed our wonderful Nearpod social review, you are now going to do a self-paced Nearpod. So your code is right here. You're going to click on the Nearpod game. And I believe you should you're going to join Nearpod and you're going to do the self-paced version since you missed the live version that we did. This computer's taking a while. There we go. You're going to put that code in. I just showed you. So if you're like, oh, what was that code? Go back, type in this code, and then you should be able to play the self-paced version. I did try it out. It worked. If it doesn't work, please let me know so I can try to fix it, and you can do that as well. And that's all.